Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 3 of Quantum Maxima, our last and final day with all of you beautiful, beautiful people. Thank you all for everyone who came all 3 days live. I've seen some of you on here all within Facebook and within the Facebook group and Zoom as well. As always, we are both on Facebook and on Zoom. I am answering questions on all of them. If you have questions for any of the speakers, put them inside either Facebook or Zoom, wherever. Quick recaps of the last couple of days. Day 1 was amazing, absolutely incredible. I did a beautiful EFT tapping session and meditation that was talking all about quantum. I explained what the quantum is and how we could tap into those frequencies. And then Barbie talked all about frequencies and creating Barbie bubbles. I love that. I'm going to start using that. Little Barbie bubbles. Nico came on and did a breathwork induced hypno session. That was fantastic. Maylene wasn't on, but that's okay. She had a family emergency, and Blair came on, talked all about resiliency, how to strengthen your resilience muscle. And we really needed to hear that because day 2 was a crapshoot. Zoom broke, nothing was working. We were in between like Facebook, Zoom, like going on lives. It was just like crazy. So thank you, Blair, for talking all about resiliency in end of day 1, because that was crazy. Yesterday, we had Linda on doing a breath work session, a deep breath work. It was really, really beautiful. Christina talking all about frequencies and the unconscious and manifesting in the quantum with your unconscious. It was beautiful. Adora came on talking about her story and how she manifests in the quantum as well. Melissa talking about how to strengthen be sexy as fuck, how to be vulnerable, how to tap into your sensitivity and use that vulnerability, that authenticity to be you, and be the new you is sexy, and we love it. And then we had Gary and Ross on from the Infinity Matrix, giving you 3 steps on how to actually 0 to 2 steps on how to work with these energies, work with these frequencies, and ooh, so good, so good. So hello, everyone who is on live today. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'd love to say hi to you. We see some familiar faces here. Kaz is on again. Dan, hello. Chris and David, who are our first speakers. If you're in the Facebook, let me know where you're tuning in from as well. I'd love to say hi to all of you. We have some in Panama City, Florida. Hello, Dan. Yeah. Love hair. Yes. Super K's hair is fun. The Ken bubbles. Yes, love them. Barbie bubbles, Ken bubbles. We were living in Barbie and Ken world on day 1. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's been fantastic, and I'm super stoked. So quick housekeeping beforehand. I'm doing a giveaway, as you all should know by now. If you're watching the replays, you have until Friday, today is Friday, until tonight at 9 p.m. Central to leave your testimonials inside the Xpansion Alchemy Facebook group. There's about 9,000, 10,000 people in there inside our big group for Xpansion Alchemy. Write your testimonials in there. If you like it, amazing. If you don't, let us know how we can do better next time as well. Please let us know. I want to serve you as much as possible, give you as much value as possible. So let us know how we can make it better. So write either a written testimonial or a video testimonial. I am giving away 3 one-month memberships into Xpansion Alchemy, as well as 1 year-long membership into Xpansion Alchemy, which Xpansion Alchemy, by the way, is going to be fan-freaking-tastic. You've heard all of the speakers over the last 2 days, and you'll hear them more over today as well. What kind of energy they'll be bringing into XA. It is incredible. I have some speakers on for 6 months teaching, some for a year-long commitment, taking you through the entire process, throughout your entire expansion with spirituality, personal development, health, relationships, and business. So you can start expanding, start growing, start elevating your life, start elevating your business, and truly start living in the quantum, because that's what we're all about over here, expansion and living in the quantum. So, all right. Any questions before we get started really quickly? I'm both on Zoom and in the Facebook group as well. We can shoot those over. Hello. Hello, Iris, as well. Be sure to download your workbooks as well to follow along with the schedule for today. All of the workbooks have been inside the Facebook group as well as inside the Facebook group and posted on here and sent to you via emails as well. You can still catch the replays. Replays will be available for a while, a long time, because again, this is your event and I want you to catch the replays. These are long days. Like some of these sessions were an hour long, and which was fantastic. I love that these speakers are so engaged and they're giving all of their energy into all of this, but I know some of this can be quite a long day. So if you can't catch it live, come on and watch the replays. All of them are available. They're both posted on the Spirituality for Badass Babes podcast. They're on my YouTube channel. They're inside the Facebook group. They're sent out via email, so you have no excuse. Watch them. I have separated out all of the teachers and all of the speakers. So catch whoever you're called to. If it's one person session, watch all of that. If it's all of them, even better. So catch all of the replays. They are available to you. Day 3 replays today will be available late tonight. I'm trying to get this for you guys as quickly as possible. I am a one-man show at the moment with Iris. Iris is on actually talking to you guys in the chat. So thank you, Iris, for all that you do for me as well. And yeah, replays for tonight will be available late tonight. Whoever is watching the replays, get your freaking testimonials in, because the replays will probably be sent out after your testimonial times are due. So without further ado, let's start with our first speakers. So our first speakers today are Super K and Destiny Dave. Kristen Lay, a dear friend of mine and a beautiful new friend of mine, Destiny Dave, make up Super Destiny. So Super K and Destiny Dave are passionate about helping you find your purpose, passion, and superpower through utilizing a numeric of different holistic modalities. We're all in the spiritual realm. We have different modalities, different tools that we pick out of our toolbox, and they are no exception. So Kristen Lay, aka Super K, with a heart to serve and $1 million smile, almost as good as mine. Kristen has helped thousands of business owners save time while expanding their reach through energy facilitating, motivation, and organic marketing. She's a serial entrepreneur with 20 years of experience in marketing, event production, web design, video production, photography, and speaking. Born in Massachusetts, she now lives in Florida with her husband and 2 kids. Her favorite catchphrase is, hey, it's Super K. And if you follow her, you will hear her say this over and over and over again. And I just love her energy. And then we have David Trotter, aka Destiny Dave. David is a business growth consultant dedicating to helping soul-inspired entrepreneurs raise above the overwhelm and procrastination to start their online business and to stand out. We all get overwhelmed as business owners, and many of you on Quantum Maxima and watching the replays are business owners, because that's who I surround myself with. We know the procrastination and the overwhelm and the burnout, and we're trying to avoid all of that. So allowing him to fully fulfill their own divine purpose and generating financial freedom. He is the host of the Inspiring Rising podcast, as well as the founder of the Rise Up Business Academy and Rise Up Creatives. His latest book entitled Empowered to Rise, The Secret of Embracing Your True Identity, Uncovering Your Superpowers, and Bringing Your Inspiration to the World. Today, they are both unlocking your super destiny, unlocking your true potential, and discover how to manifest your reality. We are so excited. They are so excited to participate in Quantum Maxima and help you unlock your true potential. So hello.
Let me unmute myself. Hey, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
We are so excited to be here and help you guys manifest. So Dave, we ready to kick it off and get the magic flowing?
Of course. Hey, all right, we got a question for you today. What is your automatic response to life? When life shows up in your, in your home, in your doorstep, in your car, wherever life shows up for you, what is your automatic response? When I say that, I mean when things maybe don't go so good, all right? When challenges come your way. Like this morning, I was on a call with you, Kristen. Hey, there he is, the one and only Bodhi, yes. And Kristen was going out to a meeting this morning. We were chatting on Facebook, whatever video. Bodhi just zips out of the garage and goes and lands in the middle of the driveway, and she's running late for her breakfast, and he's laying there just like face up. And I'm expecting, right? I'm expecting the automatic response from Kristen to be like, F and burp, 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 right? Frustrated. You didn't even do that. What did you say?
Oh, you heard the word.
I didn't, you kind of broke up when you were responding there, but I'll tell people what you said. You said, Bodhi, what are you doing? Come on over here. Come on, we got to get back in the garage, right? And that showed me in that moment a beautiful automatic response that Kristen had to life when life shows up right on her doorstep. In this case,
That's
Bodhi
also why
running loose.
International water,
So,
right? So that's why it's like, hey, why would we be testing our own equipment here? Because anyone can take.
Hey, we got that muted. So when I say your automatic response, it's kind of the general response that you have when things come your way in life. And so maybe it's irritation or criticism or overwhelm, or maybe even anger could be an automatic response. Another perspective that we learned from Kristen right in that moment is one of more of joy or gratitude or love or a sense of choices. And the thing is these emotions that come up inside of us when life comes our way, those negative emotions that we have, well, those are really designed to protect us, right? So if I have someone that comes into my life and it feels threatening and I get kind of irritated or angry or feel critical about that person, that is my brain telling me, boop, 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 right? Watch out for this person. It's designed to protect me, all right? Now, not only do I think that, but I'm feeling it. I'm actually having a sensation in my body that is responding to that negative, right, experience, that potential threat to me. The beauty about that sensation is that it protects us, right? It protects us from getting into a relationship that might be harmful. It protects us from engaging with a potential client and or vendor or something that might not be in alignment with our values. It protects us physically. It protects us from situations that remind us of traumatic experiences of our past. That's protection. The challenge is that those negative feelings can also hold us back. They can imprison us. They can prevent us from actually being open to incredible opportunities or relationships that are right in front of us, right? So automatic response, if it leans more toward that irritation, frustration, criticism, anger, those negative emotions, so to speak, are there to protect us, but also can imprison us. Super K, what about the other type of emotions and sensations that we experience?
Yes. So instead of imprisonment, what I've been learning throughout my whole life, and sometimes we forget about these things, but is empowerment, finding that positive emotion that brings gratitude and results in empowerment. And the different shifts that you feel in those sensations, one is closing you in, where the empowerment expands your energy field, your frequency of love and gratitude. And that is a key point in being able to manifest your desires, finding your life just flows nicely, where I could have, just like Destiny Dave said, where I could have gotten frustrated. Oh, Bodhi, get back in the house. That wouldn't have made him happy, nor myself, because I would be contracting, where I like to try and find ways to be more present in the moment, to expand, because the results in the end would be the dogs going in the house. And I had a choice on, do I want to feel imprisoned and make him feel imprisoned, or empowered? So, I empowered him to go back in with a treat and felt gratitude that my dog rolled over and stopped so I didn't have to chase him down the street. So empowering emotions of gratitude result in empowerment. And that's the one that we want to try to make a point to think about. And that will help you in your manifestations. And there's multiple ways to be able to create this to happen. So Dave, can you move on to how we're going to use these?
What's so fascinating is if you would have responded out of that, right, energy, that because you're protecting yourself, ironically, like by trying to, you're protecting your time, your schedule, your flow. You're like, get back in there. But in reality, like you said, you would have been locked up, and that very next meeting you would have gone to, you would have had that contracted energy going into it and not allowing you to be open to the possibilities of what you wanted to manifest in that next meeting, right? So one of the key things that we want to help you do today is identify these sensations in your body and the location of those sensations so that you can be aware of, am I being empowered by the sensations that I'm feeling and empowered to draw in those things that I'm wanting to manifest? Or am I actually being imprisoned or held back by the sensations that I'm having? And so one of the greatest ways that we learn is in contrast, is feeling the difference between that imprisonment and that empowerment. I've talked to some clients and I'll say, hey, do you find that you are feeling a bit irritated throughout the day or feeling a bit overwhelmed? And I can see it on their face, or I can hear it in their voice. I can hear it in the stories that they tell. And they'll say, no, I'm not irritated. Why are you talking about I'm irritated? Right? And sometimes we have such an automatic response to life that we don't even realize that we're having it. But the people around us, and definitely the energy of the universe, is feeling it. But we're so used to living in a state of irritation or frustration or anger that we don't even realize it. So we want to help you identify, feel the contrast between those two different sensations. So if you wouldn't mind just closing your eyes with us, we're just going to close our eyes for just a moment and help you feel the difference between those sensations. And I know this might be an odd thing to ask you to do, but I want to ask you to think about an experience that wasn't so fun, that was challenging, maybe even painful. And I want you now just to think about that experience, because this is not something you want to have happen again, right? This is just a thing that happened in your past, and you're just like, I don't want this to happen again. Great. Yes, we don't want to have that happen again, but I want you to identify the sensation that comes to you when you had that experience. So I'm going to go ahead and envision in my mind's eye, and invite you to do that as well, that experience that you had that was not positive. It was probably painful. It was challenging. Go ahead and feel that in your body. Maybe you even remember what you felt in that moment as it was happening. Where does it come to you? You could feel it anywhere in your body, but where does that negative sensation, that feeling of irritation or frustration or anger or sadness or pain, loss, brokenness, maybe feeling abandoned or shamed? Where do you feel it? Where do you feel it in your body? Yeah. Maybe even if you just want to put that in the chat, where that was. For me, somebody said, Dan, you said it's my chest, my head. Yeah, Kristen says my heart. Yeah, for me, my stomach sometimes drops in those moments where it just kind of feels like, whoa, something just felt really. Yeah, Cass says my heart, anxiety. Yeah. So that feeling is there to oftentimes protect us. Like if we have that feeling again in a certain situation with a person or experience, it's there to warn us, hey, we don't want to have that again. We don't want to have that experience again, right? That's there to protect us. That's good. The challenge though is if we feel that on a regular basis and we aren't in danger, but we still keep feeling it, it can hold us back or imprison us from stepping into opportunities or relationships that we would actually want to manifest. And so it ends up repelling those things and pushing those things away when we have those negative feelings and when we're operating on a daily basis from that automated response from those negative feelings. Okay. All right. So now, Kristen, help us feel something different now.
Yes. So we need to have this contrast, like Dave said. So we need to know what the negative feels like, because we don't want to be stuck in that place, but know where it comes from. You want to feel the sensation, the location, the quality. Is it good or bad? And understand the sensation, know where it's coming from. And now the key is feeling. That is a big part of all this, is feeling it inside your body. So I want you to think of something that in the past that you've wanted and you got, okay? Think about something that you really wanted so bad, but you actually did end up getting, okay? And think about what it felt like when you wanted it. Think about that sensation. Where do you feel about in your body that, oh, I would really love this? Is it in your heart, your stomach, your throat, anywhere in your body? Where can you feel it? I feel it a lot in my heart and in my stomach. Like I get giddy, like, oh, I want this. I want this. I'm so excited for this. Think of the thankfulness you feel once you actually get it, okay? You feel empowered. You drew it to you because you felt the love, the gratitude, the excitement, all of the positive joy, happiness, the emotions that are on a higher vibrational frequency, okay? When we connect ourselves to that frequency of love, gratitude, joy, happiness, we're actually on that same radio station to pull it to us, okay? So instead of, if you find your mind in something negative and you're wanting something, not, oh, I don't have it, think of the beautiful joy of those times that you were able to bring it into your experience, okay? Because it's a choice we have. So really think and feel, what does it feel like? Does it feel bubbly? Does it feel like butterflies? Does it feel like you want to laugh and, just give everybody hugs and feel love, okay? And there's many times in our life, like one thing I think about that I wanted really bad and got was I wanted to be on Deal or No Deal. I was able to manifest that using this protocol of feeling it before it happens, okay? What is that end result that you want? How are you going to feel? Because we can trick our mind into thinking it has already happened because we have the feeling. It's a sensation in a location in our body. I was on Deal or No Deal. I got on that. And then another one recently is I was wanting to get some land for a beautiful retreat center to teach all kinds of quantum, holistic modalities. And it was at an auction and I beat out 187 people for one of 27 plots because I felt it in my heart, the love I could bring to that land. And I was the first name pulled out of the hat. I was able to attract it to me, thinking of what it will feel like in the end to have, because I remembered what it was like when I manifested that Deal or No Deal. I wanted it, I got it, and I did it again. And this is something everybody can do in their life consistently, day after day, is just flipping the script and feeling that beautiful sensation in their body. Dave, can you tell us some things that you have manifested with this protocol?
Yeah.
And we're going to get into it, guys. You get to experience it with us live.
Yeah. For me, I had this desire to make a difference in actually the nation of India. I had been to India quite a few times doing a lot of humanitarian work. And I thought to myself, what would be a way that I could draw attention to the issue of orphans actually in India? And I had no background as a filmmaker or producer, director, any of that. I actually had just transitioned out of being a pastor for many years. So I had no background in entertainment at all. And yet just had this deep inner feeling of, I want to help orphans in India. I want to make a difference in the world. And through that, was able to manifest the money in order to produce the film, manifested a cinematographer and editor to make it happen, not only produced the film, but my very first documentary was on Netflix for 2 years, 2012 to 2014. And now that film has impacted thousands of people. It's on Amazon. I had no experience in filmmaking at all. And within 1 year, literally from the idea of the film until it coming out, it was 1 year that it was on Netflix. Like, imagine that. That's crazy, right? That has led me to produce and direct 3 other films on social issues that are very important. The other thing that just in the last few months has come into my life through manifesting, I had a desire to be in a relationship with a partner, a woman who was very spiritual, who could collaborate with me to make an impact on the world. And I began, Kristen, you and I talked about this many times, right? And I said, I just want her to be gorgeous and just fun and playful. And here's the crazy part. Now, this is a little TMI maybe for you guys, all right? But this old man at 49 jumped on this dating app, right, called Bumble, all right? I had never done this before. I'm thinking, what the heck am I doing? You know, I'm swiping right, I'm swiping left, all the things, you know what I'm saying? So I'm swiping right. I don't even know what's going on behind the scenes, okay? Because people are getting these things, you don't know what's happening. Meanwhile, I'm thinking I would like to go to a sound bath, right? This is like 4 or 5 months ago. So I go to a local place here in Southern California to go to a sound bath. And what I don't realize is that there was a woman on that evening who saw my profile, my swipe to her. And she thought to herself, I don't normally connect, but I'm going to message this guy. I'm nervous, but I'm going to message this guy. And she's like, oh, I'm too nervous. I'm going to go to this sound bath. And then after the sound bath, I'm going to message him. Okay. Guess who were the only 2 people to show up to this sound bath that night? The only 2 people in the entire world who showed up to that sound bath were the 2 people that were like almost connected on Bumble. She said, when I walked in the door, her mind was just blown that the guy she was just about to message on Bumble walked through the door. What are the chances? What are the chances? 3 months later, I was in Sedona, Arizona with this most beautiful woman who owns a meditation and breathwork studio right in the city where I live. And I had no idea what was happening behind the scenes, right? No idea. And so here's the deal. I just got back from Sedona last night. Amazing trip with this woman. Let me tell you. We don't know what's happening behind the scenes that is in our favor. I had no idea that she was thinking about connecting with me on Bumble. I had no idea when I walked into that sound bath that she even had been looking at my profile. I had no idea. I didn't even know this story until we connected months later. No idea. So here's the thing. Things are happening on your behalf behind the scenes that you don't even know about. You don't even know about it. But there's this level of trust of being in that place of staying in that positive, feeling that energy, feeling the exact sensation. I felt the feeling that I had standing at Boynton Canyon Vortex, holding this woman in my arms, us just talking about how beautiful Sedona is, right? That feeling, how do I have that feeling before it even happens? How do I have that feeling now so that it draws in the very thing that I want? So that's what we're trying to draw to your attention today, is that feeling is so powerful. It's an automatic response for many of us to have kind of a negative feeling sometimes. And so how do we make it shift from negative automatic response to a choice? Have a choice of what response we want to have. And then ultimately the goal is to have an automatic response of just feeling the euphoria, the thankfulness, the gratitude, so that we're drawing those things into us. All right. So here's what we want to do. We want to help you lock in that positive sensation today so that you can feel it so powerfully based on things that you have experienced in the past, because you know how to feel that sensation. You already know that positive sensation inside of you. So here's what we want to do. If you wouldn't mind just closing your eyes again. All right. And I want to ask you to envision something that you wanted, another thing that you wanted in your past, whatever it was. Maybe it was a car, maybe it was a house, maybe it was a partner, maybe it was a business opportunity, maybe it's maybe you wanted to be a Little League All-Star. I don't know what it was when you were a kid, right? What you wanted and you got it. I want you to envision right now that time and that place where you received whatever it is that you wanted. Where were you? What did it feel like? Feel the euphoria. Feel the excitement of getting that phone call. Feel the excitement of getting the yes. Someone, something, someplace said yes to you. What did it feel like when that yes showed up in your life? When that home, that land, that car, that money, that job, that person, what did that yes feel like? It felt euphoric. You felt thankful. Just feel it right now. Feel it inside you, how super thankful you were. Yeah. Where do you feel it? You feel it in your heart? You feel it in your head? You feel it in your solar plexus? Where do you feel it? Yeah. Now we want to help you lock in this feeling so that you can access this feeling anytime you want. All right, anytime you want. Kristen, lock it in for us.
All right, guys. Now to lock in this feeling, we're going to do rapid eye movement. And you're going to move your eyes left to right as fast as you can. And we're going to start low. Start looking low, moving it left to right. And we're going to slowly move it all the way up. So you're looking up to the ceiling, moving left and right. And we're going to out loud. Yes, thank you, Dave, for showing us. Out loud, sing the ABCs. I hope everybody knows their ABCs. And this is mapping it in your brain, okay? So you're going to also make sure, not just moving your eyes and singing the ABCs, you want to feel that emotion. Keep thinking back to that process that you just did with Dave of feeling it. It's very important to feel the emotion, do the EMDR, moving the rapid eye movement and singing the ABCs. So we're going to do this together. You ready? All right. I am not a singer, so pardon my voice, but I will do my best. All right. So feel the feeling the whole time. Make sure you're feeling that feeling. Hold that feeling and start low, left to right, all the way up. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Okay, feel that feeling. Take a deep breath in. Hold it a second. Feel that feeling of when you had that beautiful moment, and then let it out. We're going to do that one more time, starting low. Feel that feeling, eyes left to right, low to high, ABCs. Feeling, bring it back in. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Feel that feeling? Breathe in. Hold that feeling, that joy, that happiness, that giddiness, your heart expanding, and then let it out. Very good. Now I want you to work on this manifestation now. Think about something that you want, something you've been working on manifesting. We're going to put ourselves back into that feeling, something you want to come in your life. Feel that feeling. The feeling is the secret. The key to success is feeling that before you have it. Think about that moment, 5 seconds after it is realized. What is that feeling that you were going to feel? The people that are going to be there. Imagine this in your mind's eye as David now sings us the ABCs, and we're going to map this want, this new want, not what we have already created. We're going to now work on getting that generator going. And the generator is where you feel that feeling when you remember having what you've wanted after you've got it. So now we're going to map in and get this energy around us to be expanding, to start attracting the exact thing that you now want to manifest in your life.
All right, so your eyes are open and you're looking down. I'm holding my hands on my heart because that's where I feel this excitement, this energy, this euphoria, this thankfulness for the thing that I want. And you're looking down with your eyes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
Feel it?
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I've said my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? So now here, as you're feeling it, as you're feeling that, just know that you are attracting that very thing from the universe. It's a yes to you. The very thing that you're wanting, it's a yes. It's a yes in the universe. The key for you and me is for us to stay in that place of automatic response to the things that show up in our life with euphoria and thankfulness, and knowing that the universe is saying yes to you, the very thing that you want. And so now each day you can feel this feeling as you're with great intention, seeing in your mind's eye the very thing that you want. You can move your eyes back and forth, left and right, in order to map that feeling into your physical body, into your nervous system. That's what we're doing when we're moving our eyes back and forth, is we're locking that feeling into our nervous system. And as silly as it sounds, and as horrible as it sounds when I sing, is that the ABCs, you can literally say the ABCs anytime you want, and that feeling will come back, right? Because what we're doing is we're connecting the feeling into the nervous system, connected to the song. You don't have to say it out loud. You could be in a shopping center, a store. You could be driving in your car. You could be having even a negative experience with somebody, your boss, coworker, friend, family, and you could just start to say A, B, C, D, right? And you'll feel that feeling come back to you. All right.
And the beautiful, oh, sorry. The beautiful thing is this is not just for us adults. If you have kids, this is amazing. My daughter's 4 years old and learned this protocol, and she was able to manifest. Kids they're really good because their energy field is exciting and happy most of the time anyways. My daughter manifested in less than 15 minutes. We were at breakfast and there was a claw machine and there was toy stuffed animals in there, and she wanted one. I said, baby, not right now. I had a meeting. And she was like, okay, mommy. She sat down, pulled out a coloring book while I'm at my meeting because she was home with strep, and it was the last day of that. And she's just staring over at it, happy. And the owner comes over to say hi to us, and he comes back and he goes, can I borrow Callie real quick? And I was like, oh my gosh, this isn't happening. And I pass her over, and he walks over to the claw machine, unlocks the door of it, and lifts her up and says, you're the claw, pick out which one you want. Now I saved money. I didn't have to put in $1 million for her to win it, but she stayed happy, in joy, and grateful. And I just said, not right now. It wasn't a no. The universe didn't say no. Even if mommy said no, if she kept that mood, she would still have gotten it, most likely, because the universe said yes. She had that vibration and she got what she wanted. So guys, maybe this will work for your kids. If there's something you want, teach them, have them work on it with you, and you'll notice how things get attracted into your life, not only for you, but for your kids as well. So have fun, play with this. You can use it for anything. We've been using it in our lives, and many more manifestations happen on a daily basis, whether it's people you want to meet, things you want to, ideas you want, whatever it is, you can use it in your life for a multitude of things.
Kristen, I love this imagery of that guy being the universe, right? And goes, oh, you want a stuffed animal? Let me take you to pick up what you want, right? What a beautiful image of going, okay, universe, just pick me up, take me to the claw machine, right? Because I saw something inside that claw machine that I wanted to pick out. I saw it right in there, and I already feel what it's going to feel like. And the universe just goes, okay, right? It just picks us up and goes, here you go, pick out what you want, right? And making ourselves available to that. So beautiful. Hey, as you guys know, this is just a taste of Xpansion Alchemy, and what Kristen and I will be doing on a monthly basis, providing all types of different tools and resources of how to manifest the things that you truly desire in your life. So we are honored to be a part of Ania's Xpansion Alchemy and be a part of that on a monthly basis. And so Kristen, I'm excited to do this with you. and we'll see where this all goes. So it's very exciting.
We're so excited. So Xpansion Alchemy, there's so many things we're going to be able to work with and so many amazing coaches. I am so excited. So thank you, Ania, for putting this together. We are honored and blessed to be part of this with you.
And I am so honored and blessed to have you part of this as well. Little side note, EMDR therapy is a freaking lifesaver. I use it a lot for anxiety, just the eye movements and locking in that feeling of how I actually truly want to feel. I don't want to feel anxious. I want to feel happy, expansive. So yes, start using this along with all the other tools that they will be teaching you inside Xpansion Alchemy. So with that, thank you. I honor you. I appreciate you. If you guys have any questions for either Kristen or David, please write them either in the Zoom or in the Facebook group. Iris will be collecting those and we will be answering them at the end of the day, the Q&A panel. So let's take a quick little 2-minute break and then get on with our next speaker. Thank you, Kristen, and thank you, David.
Thank you.